is Apollo Saturn Launch Control. We passed the 6-minute mark in our countdown for Apollo 11. The flight to land of the first men on the moon. 10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6.
Apollo 11, this is Houston.
20 years ago, the three-man crew of Apollo 11 drifted over 4 days in space, navigating by the stars to get to the moon. The lunar lander Eagle undocked from the main ship Columbia. Michael Collins stayed in the command module while Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin took the trip to the moon's surface. Armstrong recounts his impressions.
I think perhaps the final descent to the lunar surface was, for me, the highlight of the flight. It was very challenging. There were a lot of unknowns, and it was, for a pilot, it was a wonderful experience.
On July 20th, 1969, the whole world watched live television pictures of Neil Armstrong's descent from the lunar lander. He paused and stepped onto the powdery surface, becoming the first human to set foot on another planet.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Neil Armstrong recalls when he decided on those historic words.
Well, actually, I didn't worry about it till after landing because I guess in my own view, we didn't have that good a chance of completing a successful landing. But it was, I did think about it between the time of landing and the time when we actually exited the spacecraft. Buzz and I did that.
Orbiting the moon every 45 minutes in the command service module, Michael Collins stayed in close contact with his colleagues on the lunar surface.
My concerns were not within the command module, but simply that something might go wrong with the LAM, with the lunar module, and these two guys might get stuck on the surface of the moon. That was my main concern.
0, 0, 0.
During the 2.5 hours they spent on the moon's surface, the Armstrong-Aldrin team managed to collect 45 pounds of moon rock and soil samples, set up 2 experiments, and raise an American flag. Walking on the moon was not a problem. With 1/6 the gravity of Earth, bounding across stretches of magnificent desolation was actually fun. For Buzz Aldrin, our closest celestial neighbor is a fond memory.
It was a stranger to me before the mission, but I now look back at it as somewhat of a friend, a place that I've visited.
The first moon landing was a technological challenge met head-on by this nation. After Apollo 11, there were 6 more missions to the moon. The 3 men who made the initial journey believe we will return, maybe just as a stopover point for further exploration to Mars or beyond.